Renewing a visa is a critical process for non-immigrants who wish to continue their stay in the United States without facing legal complications. Whether you're a student, a temporary worker, or visiting on a tourist visa, renewal ensures that your presence remains lawful and uninterrupted. However, visa renewals are not guaranteed, and a small error or oversight can lead to a denial or long delays. Knowing what to expect, preparing the correct documents, and understanding the expectations of U.S. consulates or USCIS can significantly increase your chances of success. This video presents the top 10 essential tips to help you renew your visa successfully and avoid unnecessary setbacks. 1. Understand your visa type and renewal eligibility. Before you begin the renewal process, it's crucial to know the category of your current visa and whether it is eligible for renewal. Each visa type, whether it's a B1, B2 tourist visa, F1 student visa, H1B work visa, or another category, has specific requirements and limitations. Some visas, like the B1, B2, can be renewed multiple times if the holder has abided by the conditions of their stay. Others, like J1 visas with home residency requirements, may have restrictions. Always review the specific guidelines for your visa class on the U.S. State Department or USCIS website before proceeding. 2. Begin the renewal process early. Timing is everything when it comes to visa renewals. Many applicants make the mistake of waiting until their current visa expires before initiating the process. Ideally, you should start preparing for renewal at least 3 to 6 months before your visa's expiration date, especially if you're outside the U.S. and need to schedule a consulate appointment. Delays can happen due to administrative processing, backlogs, or missing documents, so starting early gives you a buffer and avoids overstaying your permitted period, which can negatively impact future immigration benefits. 3. Maintain a strong travel and immigration history. Your travel record plays a significant role in visa renewals. A clean immigration history, meaning you've never overstayed, violated visa terms, or been involved in legal trouble, demonstrates that you respect U.S. laws. If you've traveled outside the U.S. and returned within legal timeframes, and if you've complied with the terms of your stay, such as maintaining full-time study or employment, it reflects positively during renewal. On the other hand, prior violations, gaps in status, or discrepancies in travel history can raise red flags and increase the likelihood of a denial. 4. Gather and double-check required documentation. One of the most common reasons for visa renewal delays is missing or incorrect documentation. Ensure you have your valid passport, which should be valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay, a current photo that meets U.S. visa specifications, your previous visa, and completed Form DS-160 for non-immigrant renewals. Depending on your visa type, you may also need employment verification letters, I-20 forms, for F1 students, I-797 notices, for workers, or financial documents. Double-check all information for accuracy before submitting it to avoid administrative processing delays. 5. Schedule and prepare for your visa interview. While some visa renewals are eligible for the interview waiver program, many applicants are still required to appear in person. If you are required to attend a consulate interview, treat it with the same level of seriousness as your initial visa application. Bring all supporting documents, answer questions clearly and truthfully, and demonstrate ties to your home country, if applicable. Interviewers are assessing whether your intentions remain within the scope of your visa type. For example, a B2 visitor should not suggest they are planning to find a job in the U.S. 6. Check for interview waiver eligibility. The U.S. has an interview waiver program, IWP, for certain low-risk visa renewals. If your previous visa expired within the last 48 months and you are applying for the same visa class, you may be eligible to skip the interview altogether. This can greatly expedite your renewal process and minimize travel and wait times. Check with the nearest U.S. consulate or embassy website for specific eligibility criteria and instructions on how to apply under the waiver program. 7. Avoid gaps in status, if applying within the U.S. If you're renewing a visa from within the U.S., such as transitioning from one non-immigrant status to another or extending your stay, it's vital to file your extension or change of status application, such as Form I-539 or I-129, before your current status expires. Filing late can result in an overstay and jeopardize future immigration benefits. If you're unsure of when to file, consider consulting an immigration attorney who can help you track your deadlines and file on time. 8. Be honest and consistent in all application materials. Consistency is critical in immigration matters. Any discrepancies between your forms, travel records, or past statements can lead to suspicions or even a denial. For example, if you previously stated that you intended to return home after visiting the U.S., but now express different intentions, the officer may question your credibility. Always be honest about your background, travel intentions, financial support, and ties to your home country. Misrepresentation, even if unintentional, can have serious consequences, including visa bans. 9. Demonstrate ongoing purpose and intentions. Whether you're a student continuing your program or a worker extending your employment, it's essential to show that the purpose for your visa remains valid. Students should provide updated I-20s and transcripts showing they are still enrolled and making academic progress. Workers should show continued employment through pay stubs or employer letters. Tourists should provide strong evidence of temporary travel plans and return intentions. The U.S. government wants to ensure that visa holders use their visas for their intended purpose. 10. Consult an immigration attorney when in doubt. If your immigration history is complex, or you've had issues in the past such as overstays, visa denials, or criminal records, it is wise to consult an experienced immigration attorney before reapplying. An attorney can help identify weak points in your case, prepare documentation, write legal explanations if needed, and represent you in challenging scenarios. The cost of legal advice is often far less than the cost of a denied visa and the disruption it causes to your studies, job, or family plans. Successfully renewing a visa involves far more than just filling out a form or making an appointment. It requires careful planning, accurate documentation, and a thorough understanding of immigration policies. Each visa class comes with specific expectations, and small mistakes, such as applying too late, providing inconsistent answers, or failing to prepare for the interview, can derail your plans. By following these 10 proven tips, you'll put yourself in the best possible position to obtain a timely and successful visa renewal. Remember, staying informed and proactive is the key to maintaining legal status and continuing your journey in the United States without interruption.